11-year-old boy named Helmuth. It was a time around 1945. The spring season is on set. He was laying on his bed. He overheard the parents talking that we would kill ourselves because now it is a turn of the Allied powers will do what we did to the Jews. So this is the unit in which we will be dealing about Nazism and the rise of Hitler. So moving on to the concept. Helmuth. Helmuth is an 11-year-old boy. His father was a physician and he was very prominent in his field. Moving to understand the facts, what did this boy, the 11-year-old boy, listen from his parents? He heard his parents talking about something very mysterious and they want to kill themselves and they want to kill their family also. He had two options. The father had two options. What did they have? The two options. One is either we will end our life together, him, his family, his wife and children together, or he would kill himself and leave the family apart. So this was actually very difficult to take for the child who is 11-year-old boy, and he could not understand actually what is actually happening on and why is his father so much worried and why he want to kill himself and his family. He also heard that what did we do for the Jews, now they are going to do for us. So who are Jews? What did these people do? On the next day, the father came from the office. They went to a picnic of place named Woods where the family enjoyed. The next day, his father shoots himself the point blank range and kills himself in the office. This boy, who overheard one day before talking between the parents that they are going to kill themselves or the family, found his father dead and the uniform completely covered with blood. So now we are going into the details. This boy, after this incident, he rejected to have food from his parent, especially the mother, for the next 9 years. He was very much deeply moved by the incident. He would not have been felt so bad if he would not have listened to the words what the parents were talking on the prior day. But as he heard that it was a pre-planned one, he was suspecting the mother that even she would give something for me to end up my life. So with this idea only, he rejected for the next 9 years to eat with the hand of his mother's food, whatever she makes. It may be milk, bread, whatever it is. So now moving on. In this lesson, you all might have heard there are different leaders in the world. Some are very commendable leaders. Some are puppets in the hand of powerful powers. Now, Hitler was a name which was used to represent a particular set of people who have a different mindset, who don't listen to anyone, who create harm to many people. These all are the adverbs which can be added to Hitler. Hitler is a word which we use to scold people, which we use to name the people whom we hate. Hitler is considered as one of the dangerous dictators of the 20th century, what the world has seen. He had killed nearly 6 million Jews. He was one of the main reasons for the Second World War to come. And he fought the Second World War by standing in the front. So in this lesson, we will be discussing about what are the views and the ideas of Nazism. What is Nazism? Nazism is spread by Hitler. Nazi means the Germans. He started a party called Nazi Party. From there he had a set of ideas. It's not one idea or the two ideas. It's not only targeting the Jews. It's not only targeting the crippled people. He had a set of ideas which together we call the Nazis ideology. In this unit we will be discussing about Nazis ideology. How did Hitler come to power? What are the conditions before Hitler came to power? What was the political structure at that time? What are the situations that gave a takeoff to Hitler from a normal soldier range who worked as a normal soldier, messenger in World War I, became the reason for World War II. These all we will be dealing in this unit. Now moving on to understand, in May 1945, Germany surrendered to the Allies. Germany got completely defeated. The propaganda minister Goebbels, with his entire family, in the month of April, committed suicide in his own bunker. Why did the propaganda minister of Hitler committed suicide? Because the entire Germany is going to be occupied by the Allied forces, and they are going to destroy them, and they are going to kill the leaders, main leaders, who are the supporters of Hitler now. So in order to avoid that situation, Goebbels, the most popular minister who made Hitler so famous, who was a main in charge to propagate the ideology of Nazism to the world, committed suicide in the month of April. At the end, the 30th day, he committed suicide with his entire family at the bunker where his family used to stay. And an international military tribunal, IMT, was set up at Nuremberg to check into the crimes which the Germans did against humanity. The war against humanity, the atrocities which are made against the humanity in Germany on the wake of Second World War. Why did they commit crimes against humanity? Why did the international tribunal was set up to investigate the issues against humanity? Did they really do anything like that? Yes, if we go to the facts, they are really very astonishing. They devised a new method of killing people. The Germans have crossed all the lines. They have created a new trend in killing people. On the name of the Second World War, they targeted special groups of people and eliminated certain sections of people, ultimately from Germany. So it was at the place of Auschwitz, where they have set up special place where they used to fill the people with thousands of people together and send gas to that and kill the thousands of people mercilessly. We used to find thousands and thousands of the dead bodies burnt at a single stretch. The people are killed numerously. We don't know how many exactly are being killed, and they never use the word killed. They use the word final destinations. So it is known as genocidal war. The genocidal war, as per the statistics which are available for us, it is that the Jews, nearly 6 million Jews were killed in the genocidal war. That is, nearly 60 lakh people were killed. Gypsies, 2 million gypsies, that is 20 lakh people were killed. Polish, 1 million, that is 10 lakh people were killed. The other Germans who are physically disabled, Hitler considered the physically disabled people are burdened and economically they are very much costly to maintain them. So he eliminated them also. He don't want any of the crippled people to him. So he killed nearly 70,000 of his own German race also. So if you calculate the statistics, nearly 1 crore people you get here only whom he killed mercilessly. But actually the statistics prove that he killed more than 2 crore people. But even this all happened, the International Military Tribunal, which was set up at Nuremberg to investigate the crimes which are done against humanity on the wake of the Second World War and prior to this under the rule of Hitler, investigated and is able to sentence only 11 people to the lifetime imprisonment. They have given punishment only to 11 people. Why? Why they could not give for many number of people? What is the reason that stopped them? The reason which stopped them was they were partly believing that the First World War, the treatment meted to Germany, was one of the main reasons why Germans rose against the world and fought the Second World War. So what happened after World War I? What are the situations that created a space in the ground for the Germans, or which saw the seeds for the Second World War. What actually happened at that time? We will check out now.